Hey guys, Passive Baller here, talking about January 30 NBA Game Day. We're talking about the second game for this said session. This will be between Houston Rockets and New Orleans Pelicans. Before we start, I'm inviting everyone who haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet to please click on the subscribe button below and kindly include the bell logo or the bell button. That way you guys would also be notified as soon as we have a new video or new prediction uploaded. Okay, again, Houston Rockets versus New Orleans Pelicans. Let's go ahead and take a look at their standings. Both teams are a part of the Western Conference. Let's start with Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets is actually ranked number 10 with 8 wins and 9 losses. I know the record doesn't look good, but if we take a look at how Houston has been playing lately, they're actually playing well, very well at that. They are actually riding a 4-game winning streak, and I'm pretty sure that they would want to keep that, and they would want to add one more to it to make it like 5-game winning streak and to put their record at 500%. So let's take a look at their opponent. Their opponent is New Orleans Pelicans, which is located at number 14 of the Western Conference. Their record is 7 wins and 10 losses. Also, not so good in terms of the ranking, or not so good in terms of the standings. But the good thing about New Orleans is that they've also been winning. They've enjoyed a couple of wins in a row, including the win last night against the mighty Milwaukee Bucks. So I'm pretty sure that aside from them having 2 wins, that win over Milwaukee, man, that must have boosted their morale and their confidence up. All right, so let's take a look at the details. This one will be played at New Orleans, so this will be enjoyed by the Pelicans in terms of the home court advantage. 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. This is 9 o'clock a.m. Manila. Home court advantage is enjoyed by New Orleans. They're actually given -1 on this. Houston +1. But in terms of fatigue factor, Houston has an advantage. And that is simply because New Orleans played last night. And again, they played against Milwaukee. They played very well. First half of the game, they even led like as much as 27 points, 26 points. But Milwaukee Bucks, had a surge towards the end. They tried their best to come back, and New Orleans, they were successful in holding to that W, and I'm pretty sure that their legs must be a little bit tired because of that game. Houston Rockets, they actually had a rest last night, so yeah, the fatigue factor, I'm betting that Houston must have an edge on it. In terms of momentum, both got momentum. Both have been winning. And as I mentioned earlier, Houston may have a 4-game winning streak, and they're having fun out there. They're looking great actually. John Wall and Oladipo, they look okay. They look okay. I was actually trying to expect something different, when they weren't playing still. But I was really happy, and I was really surprised when I saw them both both were setting each other up and all that. And not only that, they were successful and they have been winning. Now for New Orleans, even though those wins are just 2, again, the win last night, that should be great. Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo, he tried his best to bring the team back, and he actually was successful towards the end. It's just that they got short, and New Orleans must really feel good about that win. Okay, so what do we have here? It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to pick because both teams, they've been winning. I know Houston has a longer winning streak at 4, but New Orleans defeated Milwaukee, right? So it's something different. And New Orleans is also enjoying the home court advantage. But I'm looking at the lineups. I'm looking at the backcourt. Of course, Houston would have Oladipo and John Wall. New Orleans would then have Bledsoe and Ball. Houston Rockets would obviously have the advantage on that because both are actually all stars. I don't think there should be an argument about that. Bledsoe is a good defender, but again, that's Oladipo and John Wall, man. Those are two franchise players. Now, in terms of the bigs, I think that's when New Orleans may actually have an advantage, especially looking at the starting five. New Orleans would obviously or most likely have Steven Adams, Zion Williamson, and what's that? Ingram. While Houston, they would have Christian Wood, Tucker, and Tate. So Christian Wood has been performing very well. Tucker is a good defender. I'm sure he would be focusing in trying to hold Zion Williamson down, but I think New Orleans would have some advantage in terms of that. I'm not gonna question Zion Williamson's. I mean, PJ Tucker's effort, but Zion Williamson's skills and size is just tremendous. So I think in terms of the bench or the support that they'll be getting, that's when Houston Rockets would actually kick in, and that is when Houston Rockets would could possibly take control of the game off. Because of the support that they would be getting, especially Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon only made 2 baskets. The last time they played against Portland. So I'm pretty sure that Eric Gordon would want to bounce back, and what a way to bounce back if they could get another win. He only made 2 baskets out of 11 shots. I'm pretty sure that's not the usual Eric Gordon. And he's coming off the bench, man. And right now I can actually see him making like a couple of 3-point shots at least. So that's my pick for today. I think it's gonna be Houston, but for safety reasons, just take the +1. Who knows? It might be like a nail biter, but yeah, let's take Houston Rockets +1 on this. Okay. Stay for the other games. For those who got Facebook accounts, please click on the Facebook logo on the upper right hand of our YouTube channel. It says message me. Just click on that. It'll give you the Facebook page of our account. It says Pasay Baller. Just follow it, like that page. And you can also send us messages and questions through Messenger. Okay? Peace out. Pasay love. God bless.